You remember the movie Forrest Gump? Forrest Gump, played by Tom Hanks, is considered, well, slow, and he's bullied by the children when he's growing up. As he gets older, though, it's very clear that he has a great combination of common sense and decency, and it makes a great difference in his life. He saves a platoon of soldiers in Vietnam. He forms a company and makes a lot of money with shrimp. He does all kinds of other things in his life. And he has great love for Jenny. He has a child with her, takes care of her while she's dying, and then he raises their son. The thing about Forrest Gump, he reminds us there's a big difference between being smart and being wise. We're facing something in the church now where we need to know the difference between being smart and being wise. And that is, we're facing the sex abuse scandal. And there are things that we need to be smart about and to recognize them. We need to know that terrible harm has been done to the lives of young people, and that their memories are scarred forever because of what happened to them. We need to know the terrible harm that's been done to families who couldn't understand why their children had become silent, withdrawn, unhappy. We need to know the terrible harm that's been done because of the strained relationship between priests and people. We need to be smart about those things. We also need to be smart about some of the things that have happened since then. The John Jay study that was commissioned by the Catholic bishops showed that the great majority of sex abuse took place between 1970 and 1990. Since 2002, the Catholic Church in America has been governed by the Charter for the Protection of Young People, which states that any priest credibly accused should be immediately, there'll be zero tolerance, be put off the job. We need to also realize that even though abuse was done, it was done by a small percentage of priests. But then we need to carry that knowledge to our wisdom. And the wisdom means that it shouldn't hurt our relationship to the church. We should still believe in Jesus, who is the bread of life, the one we need to take into our lives if we're going to have life, eat his body, and drink his blood. We need to know also that we need the help of the church. We need the example of good people around us to help us live as Jesus calls us to live. And we also need to recognize and to learn from this that our own example has a great effect on other people's lives. And so we need to be careful about what we say and what they do. Think about it.